Welcome to Claim Your Ground, the podcast for insurance agents looking to lead with confidence, streamline claims, and build stronger client relationships. Brought to you by Rainbow Restoration in upstate South Carolina. We're here to help you deliver better outcomes every time.
Being a property insurance agent, it's not just about those policies. It's about being there when clients need you most, especially when a property claim hits. And those conversations can be tough, right?
Yeah, they can be.
So in this deep dive, we're going to explore how to turn those tricky situations into opportunities. Opportunities to build those really strong client relationships and earn that trust that just keeps them coming back for more.
I like it. A smooth claims process that can really set you apart as an agent.
For sure. So we're covering a lot today. We'll be talking about mastering empathetic communication, setting realistic expectations right from the beginning, and how to use technology to make the entire claims process more efficient for both you and your clients, of course.
We'll wrap up with a case study, too. It's a good one. It shows how taking that proactive, client-focused approach, it can turn a frustrated client into someone who not only renews their policy, but tells everyone they know how great you are.
Love a good comeback story. But first, let's talk empathy. We all know when a client experiences property damage, it's more than just bricks and mortar. It's a personal and often emotional event. I had a client once who lost their home in a fire. Heartbreaking to see the impact it had on their family.
It's true. Property damage claims, they just come with this wave of emotions. Stress, fear, uncertainty. As an agent, your ability to acknowledge and respond to those emotions, well, that can make all the difference.
So how can agents truly show empathy without sounding like a robot reading a script?
It really starts with active listening. Resist the urge to just jump in with solutions right away. Let the client vent, let them express those frustrations. Let them paint a picture of what they're going through. Sometimes just feeling heard and understood. That can be immensely comforting for someone dealing with a stressful situation like that.
Absolutely. It's like that saying, seek first to understand, then to be understood.
Exactly. Once you've really listened to their concerns, then you can start offering reassurance and support, using phrases like, this sounds incredibly overwhelming, or I understand how frustrating this must be. That can go a long way.
It's about acknowledging their emotional state and letting them know you're there for them. What about those clients that are a little more challenging? How do you balance empathy with setting boundaries?
That is a great question. That's where clear communication is crucial. While empathy is essential, it's important to establish professional boundaries, too. You can be empathetic to their situation while still maintaining a calm and professional demeanor. If a client becomes overly demanding or disrespectful, it's perfectly acceptable to redirect the conversation.
Okay, so empathy is key. But so is setting those realistic expectations right from the start. I'm guessing this is especially important now, with longer processing times in the industry because of that surge in claims volume.
Absolutely. One of the biggest pitfalls agents can fall into is over-promising and under-delivering, especially when it comes to the timeline of a claim. Things like natural disasters, supply chain disruptions, and labor shortages are putting a strain on everyone, leading to longer processing times.
So how can agents manage those expectations without making clients feel like they're getting the runaround?
Transparency is key. Be upfront about potential delays from the very beginning. Explain what's causing the delays and provide a realistic time frame. For example, you could say, given the current volume of claims, it's taking a bit longer than usual to process everything. I want to be transparent with you and let you know that it could take up to 6 weeks to get your claim fully settled.
That kind of honesty goes a long way in building trust, even if it means delivering news that the client might not want to hear. Better to be upfront than to sugarcoat things and risk disappointment later on.
I agree. Setting realistic expectations isn't about being pessimistic. It's about being realistic and honest. And ultimately, that helps build a stronger relationship with your client. Now, another way to enhance that client experience, especially during a stressful claim, is to leverage the power of technology.
Ah, yes, technology. Let's talk about how agents can use digital tools to streamline the claims process.
One of the most fundamental tools is a customer relationship management system, a CRM. Think of it as your central hub for all things client-related. It helps you organize client details, track communications, and manage tasks.
Okay, so a CRM is like a digital brain that keeps track of everything.
Yeah.
But how does that specifically benefit agents during the claims process?
For starters, a CRM lets you quickly access all of your client's information. Policy details past interactions, any relevant notes. This ensures you're always up to speed. You can also use your CRM to set reminders for follow-ups, schedule appointments, track the progress of claims.
That's a game changer. especially when you're juggling multiple clients and claims. But a CRM isn't the only tech tool agents should be using, right?
Of course not. There are a lot of digital solutions designed to streamline claims. For example, online chat tools allow clients to connect with you instantly, and many insurers now offer digital claims portals. Clients can submit claims, upload photos, and track the status of their claim online.
That sounds incredibly convenient. But how can agents ensure their clients feel comfortable using these digital tools, especially those who might not be as tech-savvy?
That's where you come in. Take the time to walk your clients through these digital tools. Show them how to use the portals, upload documents, and access information. You can even record a quick video demonstrating the process.
I love that. Okay, so we've talked about empathy, setting realistic expectations, and using technology. But I'm curious to see how all of this comes together in a real-world scenario. You have a case study for us.
This episode of Claim Your Ground is brought to you by...
Did you know asbestos could be lurking in your home or business? Peerless Environmental's quick testing protects what matters most: your kids, pets, loved ones, employees, and clients. Call us today at 864-610-5610 or visit peerlessenvironmental.com to schedule your test. Bringing peace of mind to your upstate South Carolina home or business. Your environmental safety, our expertise, Peerless Environmental.
Let me tell you about Sarah, a homeowner who had major water damage. Her story perfectly highlights how a proactive client-focused approach combined with the right technology and a trusted restoration partner, well, it can turn a potentially negative experience into a positive one. So picture this. It's the middle of winter, and Sarah wakes up to a flooded basement. A pipe burst overnight, sending water cascading through her finished basement. Damaged furniture, electronics, precious family heirlooms.
Oh, wow. A homeowner's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Especially in the dead of winter. I can only imagine the shock.
Absolutely. Sarah was understandably distraught. Not only was the damage extensive, but the freezing temperatures. She had to act fast, prevent further damage from frozen pipes and potential mold growth.
High stakes, both in terms of the property damage and Sarah's peace of mind. So what happened next?
Luckily for Sarah, her insurance agent was proactive, understood the importance of quick action and empathetic communication, instead of just taking down the claim information. The agent took the time to listen to Sarah's concerns, acknowledge the emotional toll.
Sounds like the agent went above and beyond to show empathy. Did that help calm Sarah down?
It did. Knowing her agent was there for her and genuinely cared, well, it helped ease some of Sarah's initial anxiety. And then the agent took another crucial step. They referred Sarah to Rainbow Restoration, a trusted partner specializing in property damage restoration.
Now, I'm curious about this referral process.
Yeah.
Did the agent just hand Sarah a phone number and say, good luck?
Not at all. The agent had a pre-existing relationship with Rainbow Restoration. They understood their commitment to excellent service, knew they could trust them to take care of Sarah. The agent even called Rainbow Restoration personally, briefed them on Sarah's situation, emphasized the need for quick action and clear communication.
Okay, so this wasn't just a random referral. It was a strategic partnership.
Mm-hmm.
What did Rainbow Restoration do?
Within 30 minutes, a representative from Rainbow Restoration was at Sarah's door. They immediately got to work, assessing the damage, taking photos, explaining the restoration process.
30 minutes. That's impressive. It shows they understand the urgency. Did they jump right into the restoration work?
Before starting any work, Rainbow Restoration sat down with Sarah and set clear expectations. They gave her a realistic timeline, taking into account the extent of the damage, the availability of materials, and the current industry backlog. They even discussed potential out-of-pocket costs, explained how her insurance deductible would work.
That level of transparency is so important. Did Sarah have any questions?
She did. Sarah was worried about mold. Rainbow Restoration addressed her concerns head-on, explained the steps they would take to prevent mold, using industrial-grade dehumidifiers and air scrubbers.
Sounds like they went above and beyond. Did they keep her in the loop?
Absolutely. Rainbow Restoration knew that communication was key. They assigned a dedicated project manager to her case.
That must have been a relief.
It was. They also used technology. They provided Sarah access to a digital portal, where she could view real-time updates, track the project, and communicate with her project manager.
Okay, so they combined a dedicated project manager with technology. Did they use any other tech tools?
Yes. Remember those photos they took? They uploaded those to the portal so Sarah could see the extent of the damage. They also used the portal to share daily progress reports.
Wow. No more waiting for phone calls. Sarah could see the restoration happen in real time.
Exactly. And because the insurance agent also had access to the portal, everyone was on the same page.
I'm seeing a real theme here. Proactive communication, transparency, and technology. Sounds like they made this a positive experience for Sarah.
They did, and the results speak for themselves. The restoration project was completed on time and within budget. Sarah left a glowing online review, praising Rainbow Restoration.
That's fantastic. Sarah went from feeling overwhelmed to feeling confident.
It was a complete turnaround. And here's the best part. Sarah was so happy that she renewed her insurance policy and referred 2 friends to her agent.
That's the power of exceptional service. But let's be realistic. Not every restoration company is like that. What advice would you give agents looking for a partner like Rainbow Restoration?
When choosing a restoration partner, do your research. Look for a company that aligns with your values and commitment to client satisfaction. Don't just go with the first name on Google. Ask for recommendations. Read online reviews. Check their credentials.
So be proactive and selective.
Exactly. Look for a company that is licensed, insured, and certified. Don't be afraid to ask questions about their processes and communication.
That's great advice. It's about finding a partner you can trust. Now, while we're on the topic of going above and beyond, let's circle back to technology. We talked about CRMs and online portals, but what other tech tools can help agents stand out?
One area that's often overlooked is video. Video is a powerful tool for connecting with clients. You can use it for everything, from recording welcome messages to creating educational content, even virtual walkthroughs of claims processes.
Okay, interesting. But how can video be used in the claims process?
Let's say a client submits a claim for water damage. Instead of an email, you could record a short video message, expressing your empathy, outlining the next steps.
I like that. It adds a personal touch.
Exactly. And if a client is struggling with their online portal, you could offer a virtual walkthrough.
That's a great way to help those who aren't tech savvy.
And here's another idea, client testimonials. If you have a client who had a positive claims experience, ask them to record a short testimonial.
Oh, that's smart. Social proof is so valuable.
You got it. Share these testimonials on your website and social media.
I'm convinced about video.
It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive either.
It's about being creative.
Exactly. When you combine video with everything else we've talked about, empathetic communication, realistic expectations, a trusted partner like Rainbow Restoration, you're creating a formula for success.
It's about taking a holistic approach.
Exactly. It's about going beyond just selling insurance.
Well said. Now, before we move on, I want to go back to setting realistic expectations. This can be a tough conversation. Do you have any tips for delivering this news?
That's a great question. The key is to balance acknowledging their frustrations and providing reassurance.
So how do you do that?
First, be prepared. Know the current processing times. This will allow you to give specific timeframes.
So don't just say, it's going to take a while.
Right. Next, use empathetic language. Acknowledge the inconvenience. You could say, I understand this delay is frustrating and I want to assure you I'm doing everything I can.
Okay.
And then explain the reasons for the delay.
So walk them through the factors.
Exactly. You could mention the volume of claims, supply chain issues, labor shortages, and finally, offer solutions. Let them know what you're doing.
But following up with the adjuster regularly.
Exactly.
These are great tips.
It's an opportunity to build trust.
Okay, I'm convinced.
It's about turning a challenge into an opportunity. Now, before we dive into our final takeaway, let's take a quick pause.
This episode of Claim Your Ground is brought to you by...
Winter shouldn't leave you out in the cold. AirServe of Greenville ensures your home and business stay warm and efficient with expert heating repairs, maintenance, and energy-efficient upgrades. Our neighborly done right promise means we won't stop until the job's done right. Call 864-474-5511 or visit airserve.com/Greenville today. AirServe, your partner for year-round comfort.
We're back, ready to wrap things up.
We've covered a lot, haven't we?
We have. Empathy setting expectations technology, and partnering with those trusted restoration professionals like Rainbow Restoration.
All to create a better experience for everyone involved.
Exactly. Yeah, so let's recap. Make sure you're walking away with actionable strategies.
Okay. First, empathy. It's about really listening and acknowledging their emotional state.
Right, not just saying the words.
Exactly. Second, setting realistic expectations right away. Transparency is so important. Be upfront about delays. Explain the process clearly. Don't overpromise.
Honesty and clear communication build that trust.
For sure. Third, partnering with a trusted restoration company Like we said, Rainbow Restoration, they have the expertise. You can focus on the insurance side.
It's all about creating that seamless experience.
Yeah. And finally, technology, a real superpower. CRMs, online chat, automated updates, streamline everything, enhance communication.
It's about using the right tools to be a better agent.
Absolutely. So the question is, how can you apply these insights to your business?
The million-dollar question.
You don't have to do everything at once.
What's one small step?
Start with your communication. Be present. Listen. Actively respond with empathy.
Shift that mindset.
Even small gestures can make a big difference. A thank you note, offering to walk them through their online portal. Just checking in.
It's all about going the extra mile.
As you get more comfortable, you can explore other ways to improve. New technology, partnering with a restoration company, maybe even video.
It's a journey.
By prioritizing your clients and being innovative, you can thrive.
That's a great way to put it.
Every claim is an opportunity.
That's it.
Until next time.
And remember, put those clients first.
Thanks for listening to Claim Your Ground. At Rainbow Restoration, we're here to be your trusted partner in delivering better outcomes every time. Call us at 864-268-2221 or visit rainbowrestore.com to see how we can support your success. Until next time, let's keep building stronger claims and stronger relationships together.